We have James Burton. James has a company called Fuel4Pros. A little background on James. He's also one of the original co-founders of a company I'm sure you've heard of, CarMax. So that to me is instant, legit credibility. Say no more, whatever, sign me up for whatever it is. But what he has is a technology platform that's extremely unique. I'm going to let him tell you more about it. I just know that people are loving it. They're eating it up. And if you do lead gen or need search results, he's got something for you that blows everything else away. And nobody's doing anything like it. So with that kind of intro, let's get to James first. Why don't you tell us what you got?
Yeah, so publisher space is relatively new for us. I retired in '08 from CarMax after 14 years and then got into software. So I had a really nasty non-compete and couldn't keep doing dealerships for a couple of years and got into the software space. So we have about 9,000 dealers that use our products and services. And then we're in legal healthcare, like United Healthcare is a client. We do a lot of their age data for them for live appending. But the summary would be for the publisher space or owner operator space, we identify early market shoppers, first party double opt-in, TCPA compliant that have pre-form fill. They have not completed a form yet. And then we also augment and enhance data against 98% of the US population in real time against shoppers that are either in an age data set or currently online looking for a service. So companies like American Express, T-Mobile, Fanatics, Victoria's Secret buy their data from us. So we're large in the e-commerce space now. So the publisher space is just in the last, I guess a year and a half, we started looking at it because there's just so many players in that space. And you know how there's somebody selling somebody another piece to another piece to another piece. And I think we were just trying to understand it and streamline it and help everybody do better. So right now, our primary focus has been in solar, home services, legal, tort law, some of the bigger ticket areas. But we're really excited to do more with everybody. And, I'm just keeping it simple. But that's essentially it. I think the biggest difference is the amount of the population that we own. So if you think about people 18 to 80 that can contract, a little over 98% of those customers have a live profile and it's blockchain. There's only one person and we follow them through off and online transactions. When they use their American Express, when they go to Olive Garden, anything you can think of. So it's pretty interesting to look at.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I've referred people over to you guys because I know how amazing your services are and everybody loves it. I mean, for those that understand it, because it's different, and what you guys offer is literally a way for you to grow a company, even without spending a fortune. You could actually get these amazing leads coming in and top search engine results as well. So, especially if you're looking for a city, like for example, let's say you're doing roofing, for example, right? If you're selling leads for roofers, you could literally get them in all the search engines for all the cities, and they'd be a top search result with their lead form. And is that pretty much how it works, James?
That is more to it than that. Yeah, you're correct. Yeah, there's a traffic component and there's a form fill component. And then there's an identity resolution component. So a lot of what I've seen with publishers, we've seen historically, even in auto and large e-commerce companies, as they do a lot of paid ads. But let's say a drug, you never get the information who the customer was. Facebook, Instagram, PPC, you get this, you get 100,000 visitors, 30% of it's junk. The other 70%, who were they? So for the first time in real time, 4/10 of a second, you can see that is James Burton at this address with this phone number and 510 attributes: credit score, married, divorced, owns his own home, all just in real time. So you can make an educated decision about how to make an offer to that customer. So that's not been available before. It's always kind of a mystery. And when you look at the attribution charts, you'll see where Google, for example, sent you the same customer 10 times. But because you didn't know who they were, you're still paying for all those impressions. And so part of it is to disrupt that and educate. So, we saw it with dealers when we did it. They were just in awe, like, holy cow, I thought I was getting 100,000 real visitors a month. And it's like, no, substantially less. And a lot of these people have been here several times. You just don't know it. So it's been
Yeah,
fun.
that's amazing. And I think we had a conversation once before that not only do you have one of their phone numbers, if they have four phone numbers, you might have all four of them and you'll know which
Alias, email
number
addresses, all of it. Yeah.
and which one's the one that they use the most, which is
This
key.
system goes back over the last 48 months and looks at the frequency of the mobile device and the frequency of their actual device and the frequency of the email. So it knows which one is the one that's not spam. Correct.